Safety Month, and Harris Ace Hardware reminds you to check your smoke detectors and change the batteries. Stop by Harris Ace Hardware and check out their selection of quality name brand smoke and carbon monoxide detectors and fire extinguishers. And remember to test your detectors each month. Plus, make it a family activity teaching our children safety drills for emergencies. And this Saturday, October 20th, meet some firefighters along with their trucks at Harris Ace Hardware on West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Time now for a look at the latest in local sports and sports game. Won the World Series in the book as last night the Boston Red Sox defeat the LA Dodgers by a score of 8-4 in Boston. A 3-run home run in the bottom of the seventh by pinch hitter Eduardo Nunez breaks it open. Game 2 tonight back in Boston. They take Thursday off for a travel day for the weekend series games in Los Angeles. Best 4 out of 7 in the World Series. Boston leads it 1-0. College football Tuesday night, Troy over South Alabama 38-17. And speaking of college football, we've got both Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern action tomorrow night here on AM 1370 and FM 105.5. Eagles at home in Statesboro hosting the 25th ranked Appalachian State football team. Kickoff in Statesboro tomorrow night at 7:30. Have that broadcast with a 2-hour pregame show beginning on FM 105.5. Appalachian State comes in at 5-1. Eagles 6-1. Again, second to last home game of the season for the Eagles. Troy comes in on November 7th. The remaining 3 games on the road for Georgia Southern. Georgia Tech still struggling 3-4 on the campaign. They'll be in Blacksburg, Virginia for a game against the Hokies of Virginia Tech tomorrow night, also a 7:30 kickoff. Had that game for you on AM 1370. Also a 2-hour pregame show getting underway at 5:30 on AM 1370. Saturday's the big showdown in Jacksonville. You can see the cars already arriving through time, headed to Fernandina Beach and St. Simons, Jekyll Island in Jacksonville as they get ready for the big clash down in Jacksonville Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Both teams sitting at 6-1, both realizing that a win goes a long way in securing the SEC East title and a trip to Atlanta to play in the SEC Championship game. Oddsmakers have the Dogs listed as a touchdown favorite in the game. Kickoff set again for 3:30. It's a CBS SEC game of the week. College game day on hand Saturday morning. SEC Nation with Paul Feinbaum and Tim Tebow on hand as well as all eyes on this important game Saturday in the SEC. Still the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Jacksonville and places like Fernandina Beach, St. Simons, Jekyll Island getting that big economic boost as the fans are rolling in early for this annual clash. Georgia comes in ranked 7th. Florida comes in ranked number 9 in the AP polls, getting everything on the line in Saturday in Jacksonville. Here locally, the Wayne County Yellow Jackets get a much-needed bye week before the big showdown November 2nd with the Ware County Gators as they come walking into the stadium for the Region 2 5A championship game, a number 1 seed in the state playoffs. Ware hosts New Hampstead this Friday, and Waycross, both teams still in the AP top 10 in 5A football. As the latest polls have Wayne at number 7, Ware County Gators coming at number 9. Rome's at top at number 1, Warner Robins 2, Buford in at number 3, Dutchtown 4, Jones County 5, Stockbridge comes in at number 6, then it's Wayne County at 7 at 9-0, and then it's DeKalb at 8. Ware County comes in at number 9, and rounding out the top 10 in 5A football is Southwest DeKalb with Carrollton and Veterans just missing his guy in the top 10 voting. November 2nd will be senior night. History can be made if the Jackets can complete the undefeated regular season. It'll be the second in school history, joining Coach Paul Connor's 1993 team that finished overall with a record of 12-1, losing up in Thomasville betwixt the bricks with Luther Welsh, the coach of that team. Still the coldest football game ever played in high school football, but our Jackets this year can finish at 10-0. November 2nd with a win over Ware County. Can't wait for this game to get underway. It's 9 days away. Don't you miss it. Make plans to be at JC Stadium. This is the game of the year. Region title on the line, a number 1 seed in the state bracket on the line. Home state playoff games right around the corner. Let the excitement begin. No telling how many sausage dogs will be sold that night at JC Stadium. Have more on the important game all next week. Here on our local sportscast, the Jackets and the Gators at JC Stadium a week from Friday. Again, get your popcorn, get your ticket. Come watch a classic battle for the region title Friday, November the 2nd. The cross-country team is headed to the region tournament race today. It gets underway at 12 noon at South Effingham's campus. Again, wish our cross-country team the best of luck, hoping to qualify for another state event later on in the month. The soccer recreation scoreboard from Tuesday in Youth 8, it was Hubbard 4, Odom 1, Armstrong Dentistry 2, Wilkins 1, Cruz 2, Cook 1, Marino 7, Sanchez 0, and U10 Sheffield 4, Interstate Credit Union 0, Jessup Elks Lodge 9, Papa John's 2, Boykin Steel and Crane 6, Odom 2, Armstrong Dentistry 4, Joey Smiles Photography 0, and U12 is Bargeron Power Sports 4, Barber and Company 0, Code Blue beat McDonald 6-0, Wayne Memorial 2, Jesup Elks Lodge 0. Youth 14, it was Leisure 6, First Choice Concrete 1, and 1 Youth 18 game, Mitchell 1, Vanderveen 0. Still time to sign up for the November 10th 5th Annual Southeast Georgia Turkey Trot, a 10K, 5K, 1 mile fun run at JC Stadium. Proceeds go to Wayne County High School's work-based learning program. Donated food items will go to the Good Samaritan Center. You can sign up now. Group rate $20 each person if you have 10 people per group. Regular registration is $25 per person through November 1st. After November 1st, registration is $30. Registration forms available on Wayne County High School's webpage and at active.com. On-site registration that Saturday morning, $30 each, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. The 1 mile gets underway at 8. The 5K and 10K gets underway at 8:30. And awards will follow for both the 5K and 10K races. Again, it's the 5th Annual Southeast Georgia Turkey Trot. Again, proceeds helping out the high school's work-based program. And also donated food items will go to the Good Samaritan Center. It's all set for Saturday, November 10th at JC Stadium. And that's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports brought to you each and every day this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
When you have an